Hello, students. Welcome to Daily English Homework. Let's take a look at the homework. It says write 2 sentences using sympathy, write 2 sentences using empathy. So yes, we're going to talk about these 2 words, sympathy and empathy, and what's the difference between these 2 words. They are very similar because they are dealing with emotions, but and sometimes native speakers use them interchangeably, meaning they're the same, but they are different words and they are slightly different in the meaning and how we use them. But I'm going to explain in this video, so please watch this video and do the homework. You got to write these sentences. Check your grammar, punctuation, and spelling before you post the homework. And post your homework in the comment section below this video. All right, so watch the video, make the sentences, fix up the sentences, post it. Let's get into the first word, sympathy. Sympathy is feeling compassion. You feel emotional, you have an emotional feeling. You're feeling compassion. You understand that person's pain. You feel sorrow. You are also sad or pity for the hardships that another person encounters. So someone is having a bad time. Something bad is happening, and you feel bad for the person. All right. So basically, as I put here, you feel bad for the person. Oh, I feel bad because you're going through a hard time. Now, sympathy. If someone dies, your friend's mother or father dies, you're going to feel bad for that person. Oh, I understand their situation. It's sad, and I feel bad for them. So you can understand their situation, and it's a sad or bad situation. So you feel sympathy. So the president has sent a message of sympathy to the relatives of the dead soldiers. All right, so the president of the country, he sent a message of sympathy to the relatives, the family of the dead soldiers. So he's saying, thank you. Well, what would a president say in that letter? It's very bad that your son or daughter died in the war. I understand you feel bad, and I understand your feeling, and I also feel bad for you. I had sympathy for those children when their father went to prison. All right, so I see a family, there's some children. The father went to the prison. Oh, this is bad because now the children have no father. I feel sympathy. I feel bad for that family. And I understand, those children, they're going to have a tough time. So I feel sympathy for them. And I have sympathy for poor people. I understand their life is not easy, and I feel bad for them. That's sympathy. Let's go on to empathy. Now, empathy means putting yourself in another's shoes and view the situation through their eyes to get a real sense of what their experience is like. And to summarize, you share their feelings. Now, empathy is stronger than sympathy. Sympathy is at a basic level. Empathy is you are really in their mind and understanding exactly the emotions and feelings they are going through. All right, so it's more powerful than sympathy. So, when I'm at work and my father passes away, most of my coworkers probably feel sympathy. Okay, oh, Robin's father passed away. That's very sad. But one of the coworkers also, maybe her father passed away recently, and she understands exactly what I feel at a very deep level. She's going to have empathy. Let's look at some example sentences here. Now, actors or actresses focus on empathy, not sympathy. So actors, they have to take upon themselves to act a character. So they have to understand their characters. So the empathy is really understanding the emotions of the characters. Now, they don't have sympathy because the character, nothing maybe bad happened to the character. So their focus is on empathy, understanding, putting themselves in the shoes or the view of that character and how they think and, what is their emotional state. So it's very deep. I don't know if you could hear that, but my neighbors are arguing. I'm going to continue. Next sentence. With Stockholm Syndrome, hostages feel empathy and love towards their captors. Now, this is very interesting because I don't know if you heard of Stockholm Syndrome. That is when someone is kidnapped or taken hostage for a long time, the victim or the captor, the person that was captured, they start to feel these are not bad guys, these are actually good guys. They start to feel, oh, these are not my enemies, these are my friends. Now, this is a situation that happens. So with Stockholm Syndrome, hostages feel empathy, not only in Stockholm Syndrome cases. Most cases, hostages feel very scared and they're scared they're going to die. That's the usual situation. But in Stockholm Syndrome, sometimes the hostages feel for their captors. They feel empathy. They really deeply understand the feelings and what their captors are thinking in their mind. Okay. And here's a good one. As you get older, you have more respect and empathy for your parents. Okay, so as you're getting older, you start to understand at a very deep level of your parents' emotional states and their thinking. You don't have sympathy for them. Nothing bad here. You just start to understand them at a deeper level emotionally and why they do things. So as you get older, certainly you have more respect and empathy for your parents. All right. So your homework is to write 2 sentences using sympathy and write 2 sentences using empathy. Check it, post it. Good luck. Do your homework. I'm going to go listen to their fighting.